take one.
Which is this combine 83 for you, or?
I know. I'm feeling that way, right?
Me too. I covered Steve Wilkes in high school.
It's got to be 26 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
Just to kick it off before we go to the questions, I mean, we've already had a very active offseason, I believe. Dan and I have spent a lot of time together with both our coaching staff and our scouting staff, and we are quite focused on understanding that we're going to have to make some, significant moves to continue to add people and continue to sign people to new deals. So it's a creative offseason for us. There will be some difficult moves to make. Not necessarily commenting on them today, but understand that that's where our focus is, to continue to hopefully sign the players that we think are going to help us get back to being a championship football team. And I could not ask for a better partner than Dan Quinn through this whole process. And again, we are really honed in on the moves we need to make within our organization and outside potentially.
What are some of the strengths of this draft class that you all will be looking at here at the combine?
Well, I really do believe that both sides of the ball in the trenches are of interest to a lot of people in the NFL, and I think there's some good numbers there. Not only at the front end of it, but mid-level draft picks. I think there'll be some really interesting players that are going to contribute in this league.
And the Georgia contingent here, they've got 10 players, haven't had that many in a while. What are some thoughts on some of those guys who will be trying to, improve their draft situation?
Well, I was learning about them through your most recent article because you outlined every one of them, and I thought, wow, that's good learning. You were my one scout that I was relying on, because I haven't gotten that list set out like that. Of course, there are some very good football players from Georgia, and we think that our state, our adopted state, obviously is full of a lot of athletes, and that plays right into line with the type of system that Coach Quinn has in place, with a lot of fast athletic football players. So we're really pick some guys up not only later in the draft, but in our college free agency situation. So again, really excited to be living in that state, because I think we can always pull some really talented football players.
Speaking of Wisconsin,
Yes.
Have you had a chance to see Troy Fumagalli on tape at all, or see him in person?
Yes, of course. He's another talented tight end that's come out of that school, as you know. It seems like over the years, year after year, there's always someone playing there, and they do a good job cultivating him there. So it'll be fun to watch where he ends up.
Anything that